Greetings everyone, Lily Farm Guy here with the new mod test for Wednesday, June the 22nd, and we have before us the Grimme SL8022 Quantum and the TC816 Autoload. Now, you may find these familiar looking because they are not copies, they are modified versions of the base game Grimme belts. Now, you will find them under belt systems, and here are the base game ones. They require the S710 or at least for this one to operate. And this one is a transfer belt, if you're familiar with the belts at all. However, here are the modded ones, and this is by Dr.Drulia, 5.89 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. I'm on PS5, and there are 7 slots each. Now, we'll take a look at this one first. This is the one that, this is the one that will lift high into a trailer or something of a higher, you can lift it up higher. So we got options of logo 2. So logo 2, yeah. Either one of those logos. Now, engine setup, we have the normal Quantum 3 mile per hour engine, or the 40 kilometer per hour engine, which I would pick in an instant. Yes, let's just say yes. Colors, we have every color on this palette. And the color is going to cost you extra $1,000. That's about it. So $39,000 will purchase this for you. Now we have this little fella here, and this is basically a transfer belt. It doesn't really lift very far, but it does extend out quite a bit. Again, we have the logos, 1 or 2. Engine setup, I would definitely go for the 40 kilometer. We'll show you that. And colors, yes, colors are going to cost you an extra $1,000 there, and an extra $1,000 for the rim color. Yes, so $2,000 actually, $20,000 for this. Now, like a lot of belts and auger wagons, or not auger wagons, augers, you get in it, right? There we go. So enter vehicle, enter it. Now you have to start the engine. It doesn't really make a sound. It's kind of electric, I guess. And guess what? You do drive it around, but yet this one goes way faster than the 3 miles per hour. the one in the base game. So if you ever tried to move these around, it's like, oh, it's just creeping. So creepy, and it doesn't actually maneuver that badly. Now, if we go back around here, it does still have a hitch, I do believe, and we'll try that. This one's a little bit more unwieldy. Start the engine, and it will go, but it turns a little bit less. The wheels in the front are a little bit less friendly to turning. It will still go pretty fast. Now, we will get to the adjustments. They basically work exactly like the base game ones, with one exception. They will pick, and then this is where the auto load function comes in. It's kind of, I guess they set it that way to try to describe what it does, but basically what it does, it picks up stuff directly off the ground. You don't need an extra attachment to put it onto the belt. It will just automatically load it onto the belt if you get close to it. Now let's just make sure that these will still work, because if you want to, let's see, yes. So if you do desire to not have to drive it and pull it with a tractor, you can do, or a truck or something with a hitch. Really anything with a hitch. Yes, there we go. So as you can see, you can hook it up and drive it or pull it somewhere if you like. Now, we have this one set up here by some silage, which is what you would probably use. Now, It's going to be in the lowered position, so we're going to go through this kind of quickly because, like I said, it's exactly like the belts, base game belts. But L1, unfolding the belt will turn those wheels so that when you drive it, it will left and right triggers will go back and forth, and then if you unfold it again or fold it, you're driving forwards and backwards, right? Okay, so turning on the conveyor belt will do that. It will pick up, as I said, literally anything within a radius. It's going to pick it up like just boink right away. So conveyor angle. Now that's the angle of which the product comes out. So you can have it at 40%, 45, 50% is straight down basically, and then 5% it's shooting it out front, and so on and so forth. And your L1 and right stick raises and lowers the tilt. Right? So that's as high as it goes. R1 right stick, R1 and right stick extends that out all the way, all the way, all the way out here, like so. So you got some pretty good length on there for sure. And that's you can choose to unload here, L1, R1, and triangle, and it'll just stick it out right there. And then your angle. Oh, it's not changing the angle. That's odd. Turn that back on. I wonder if it's supposed to change the angle of it dispensing. It's not, or I could be mistaken. All right, but as you can see, it's picking it up and putting it down. So if you want to put a trailer under there, it's picking up from a pretty wide area, as you can see. Yeah, a pretty wide area, all the way over there, as a matter of fact. So you don't really going to have to move it around a whole lot. Right. So the other one is a little bit more specific to its operation and use. We have L1 turn off or turn on the conveyor belt. As you can see, it turns blue or white. It's white is off. Your right stick is going to swivel that end piece back and forth, and L1 and right stick up and down will adjust. You have a little bit of height adjustment, not a whole lot. Basically, this is meant to transfer product from somewhere onto another belt to extend it. Now, R1 right stick, you can slide that up and down, and right stick, R1 and right stick up and down will adjust that as well. Right, so the business end is actually this end here. And if we want to be kind of sneaky, we can move that front piece around like so. And if we had a sell point with some stuff beside it, and we wanted to, like, say, sell it without having to get a bucket or something, and let's just turn this on, it's going to suck it up and throw it in there for us, and there we go. So, I mean, there's many things you can do with belts, and you can play around with them. Of course, there's easier ways to handle product and so forth, but it's very kind of neat that he has designed this modified these two pieces of equipment to make them much more easier to use on a farm without having a bunch of extra attachments. It's complicated enough already as it is, and think that pretty much covers it. Kind of really cool. I like it when someone mods something, they just don't add a color or something. This is actually improved this particular piece of, or these two particular pieces of equipment, and that's the Grimme SL8022 Quantum and TC816 Autoload by Dr.Drulia. For all platforms, 5.89 megabytes to download, 7 slots each on console. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.